Small Talk with Sophie Bennett
and Sean Bell. Good morning and welcome to, good afternoon, and welcome to Small Talk.
Buon pomeriggio! Credo che devo chiudere la finestra perché qui a Torre Europa c'è un vento fortissimo.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the wind whistling around the building here. It's really
Chiudo, nel frattempo ti lascio qui, io vado a chiudere la finestra. Go to close the
window.
Go
and close the window so we don't get blown away. I apologize in advance about my voice. I've been struggling with the flu all week, but if I lose my voice or if I start coughing, I'll just put on some music.
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, now we can listen more. Now it's better.
Sophie's not here today, but so we thought we'd do one of our music specials today, and this month is the 30th anniversary of the release of the Smiths' debut album.
Good choice, Sean. Good choice.
20th of February 1984, the Smiths' debut album came out in the stores, and pop music changed forever. Of course, the Smiths had been around sort of playing various venues and releasing singles before then. 1982, they sort of first merged and started playing. But 1984 is when the debut album came out, and that's what we're celebrating today.
Wow, favoloso!
So, Sylvia, are you a Smiths fan?
Yeah. Beh, dipende. Diciamo che io ribadisco che questi concetti, questi gruppi arrivano in Italia, ma sempre molto... come possiamo dire, non direttamente,
okay.
Non sono come Patti Smith, come...
So it's more their sort of influence and sort of, rather than the music, you sort of read about them, saw them on TV, that kind of thing.
Perfetto. Yeah. Io sono la parte italiana e lui è la parte inglese.
Okay, yeah. Between the two of us, you should understand something today, I hope. The Smiths, Noel Gallagher from Oasis, the Smiths, he said, were a big influence on him when he saw them first perform. It was nothing like he had ever seen. And he sort of says that every kind of decade has had a British group which has really changed music. The 60s had the Beatles, the 70s had the Jam, and the 80s had the Smiths.
Yeah.
And I think really the Smiths, they really invented what we now call indie music.
Indie music,
yeah.
Okay.
That sort of pop music that embraced a whole sort of darker side of sort of life. The guitar sound, I think Johnny Marr created a really unique sound, that very jangly guitar. Very
jangly?
Yeah.
Jangle. Okay.
That, you'll hear in the songs.
Yeah.
And just created a whole new. It's in the early 1980s. It was something that was not really heard before. You had sort of, bands with that sort of distinctive 80s drum sound, lots of synthesizers, and the Smiths took it back to something really basic. 4 people, vocals, guitar, bass, and drums. And trying to capture that really sort of just raw power, that energetic sound that they had in concert.
Favoloso. Cioè, dovrei riassumere rapidamente quello che ha detto Sean, però lui dice che sono comunque i precursori della indie music. Parla particolarmente del suono della chitarra, del suono della batteria, drums e batteria, giusto?
Yep.
Della batteria. Sono dei nuovi modi di affrontare la musica, e grazie a loro, insomma, che hanno portato questa innovazione. Parla anche di un tipo di musica energetica che trasmette molto.
Yeah, and also it was energetic. They were the songs were very up, but there was also a melancholy to them as well.
Of course.
The Smiths were hugely popular in university campuses around the world. I certainly know, going to university in the 80s in New Zealand, the Smiths were a huge influence on most people because they talked about alienation and loneliness and not fitting in, and they talked about political issues.
Sì, parlavano
well.
un pochino di tutto,
Yeah.
diciamo,
Yeah.
questo parli del fatto della solitudine, del fatto dell'estraniazione, insomma una serie di argomenti che però colpivano molto i giovani, come hai detto tu, quando io ero all'università erano molto famosi, comunque parliamo di anni 80, giusto? Quindi era proprio il periodo in cui loro sono nati e comunque hanno fatto veramente il botto,
Yeah.
come si dice, il boom hanno avuto,
Yeah.
è il periodo in cui maggiormente erano seguiti. Ma vogliamo far ascoltare una canzone?
I think we're going to start with their first single. This is the thing that started it all off. 1983, Hand in Glove, which was included on that first album, The Smiths. So here are The Smiths from 1983 and Hand in Glove.
Pubblicità.
Radio Stella Città.
Rimanete con noi. Stay with us.
Restez avec nous.
Radio Stella Città.
Ore 14 lezioni di inglese, poi una bella nuotata in piscina, alle 16 appuntamento dal parrucchiere, ore 18 alle terme con massaggio rilassante, prima di una cena romantica al ristorante, poi un bel film al cinema o in Blu-ray.
Ma dai, non è possibile!
Certo che è possibile, compro tutto su Civon Sale.
Spendi poco e goditi la vita con i coupon di Civon Sale. www.civonsale.it.
Stella Città.
101,2.
Turn up the music.
There's The Smiths, the first single, Hand in Glove. Okay, from the debut album The Smiths. The debut album The Smiths released 30 years ago this month. God, that makes me feel old.
Veramente vecchietto. Però sempre attuale. È sempre attuale, sempre favoloso. Grazie, Sean.
Well,
veramente.
it sounds really current.
Yeah.
There's the thing about the Smiths, they haven't dated at all, and if you think of the influence that the Smiths have had, they've been a great influence on bands that we mentioned before: Oasis, the Stone Roses, the Libertines.
The Libertines?
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
They were a London band, sort of,
okay.
from mid sort of 2005.
The most famous band that you told in this moment in Italy is Oasis, of course. That
But also, they've been a big influence on Keane,
Yeah.
The Killers,
Yeah.
Ryan Adams.
Wow.
Your favourites, Muse,
Muse?
have done covers of the Smiths
Of course.
song. They've been an incredible influence, and not just on pop music as well. If you think of on popular culture and literature, on Douglas Copeland, for example, he called his novel "Girlfriend in a Coma" after the Smiths song "Girlfriend in a Coma." And a great influence on film as well. The other night I was watching The Perks of Being a Wallflower. In Italian it was called Siamo Infiniti.
I never seen, non l'ho mai visto questo film.
But it's basically about a high school teenager who is getting over a very difficult period of depression.
Yeah.
And sort of about trying to fit into this high school. And although the film is sort of set in the early 1990s, so the Smiths had split up by 1987, but all the kids in the film are obsessed with the Smiths and playing the Smiths music and making little cassettes for each other with Smith songs on it. And
è interessante che Sean sta dicendo che naturalmente gli Smith hanno, come possiamo dire, condizionato quella che è la cultura popolare a partire dai film, dai nomi, perché anche nella scelta dei nomi delle persone, giusto?
Yeah,
Sì.
and the titles of the titles of books, the titles of films.
Perfetto,
As well.
quindi sono stati un gruppo che ha segnato un importante periodo storico che va dalla musica alla letteratura all'usi comuni. È così, vero? Giusto, bellissima questa cosa.
And I think the thing is, if the test of a good song is that it can be covered in a number of different ways, and each kind of cover adds something to it, sort of stands alone. It can be interpreted in a number of different ways. It could be fast, it could be slow, it could be jazz, it could be folk, it could be rock. And I think the Smith songs, they with the genius of it, the musical genius of Johnny Marr and the lyrical genius of Morrissey, is that they created something very, very different, but something sort of very strong. And so I'd like to play for you now a cover.
Yeah.
So this is the Smith song Sweet and Tender Hooligan.
Sì.
But it's done by the French group Nouvelle Vague. So a totally different vibe from what you heard before.
Ok,
Here we
come
go.
on.
He was a sweet and tender hooligan, and he said that he never, 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 never do it again. Not until the next time. He was a sweet and tender hooligan, and he swore that he never, 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 never do it again. And of course he won't. Poor old man, he had an accident with a 3-bar fire, but that's okay, 'cause he wasn't very happy anyway. Poor woman, strangled in a very home bed as she read, but that's okay, 'cause she was old and she would have died anyway. Don't blame the sweet and tender hooligan, 'cause he said that you never, 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 never do it again. Not until the next time. Sure, you've heard every word, so before you decide, would you look into that motherly eyes? I love you for you, my love.
Little bit of French jazz there. It's Nouvelle Vague from the album Band Apart from 2006 and their version of the Smiths' Sweet and Tender Hooligan.
E questa cosa conferma quello che tu hai detto prima, bellissima, che i testi delle canzoni degli Smiths si adattano molto alle cover, ovvero danno la possibilità alle cover band anche di riadattarli. E questo è stato un esempio palese, giusto Sean?
Yeah, I think that the lyrics are very striking if you think of just that title, Sweet and Tender, and then Hooligan, and putting those together. And I think Morrissey was brilliant at putting these sort of contrasting images and ideas. And he also took a lot of his lines for the songs came from films or came from plays. Sheila Delaney was he was a big fan of her, and so he used from her play A Taste of Honey, which was a very, very important play for 1960s British playwriting, and that line from Reel Around the Fountain on the debut album. I dreamt about you last night and I fell out of bed twice. That's taken straight from the play. Yeah. So he always sort of took these phrases, literary phrases, that were a bit, really interesting or a bit funny, very, very, very witty. A lot of critics sort of complained that the Smiths were very miserable, that, the songs were always just, really down, life is crap, life is horrible, and then you're going to die. But there's a lot of humor in the Smiths, and I think if you really sort of listen to the lyrics, you can pick up the humor in it.
Yeah, è vero, puoi tirarti sul il tuo umore, il tuo stato d'animo grazie alle canzoni degli Smith, è vero, ma poi hanno una capacità di adattamento, riescono a trasmettere, come hai detto all'inizio, tutti quelli che sono anche gli umori che proviamo noi persone quotidianamente, può essere la malinconia alla felicità, e loro nelle loro canzoni lo fanno.
Yeah.
Very interessante. More information.
More information. Well, the Smiths only made 4 albums. The debut, The Smiths, in 1984. Meter's Murder in 1985. The Queen is Dead in 1986, which is kind of considered their masterpiece.
Yeah.
And Strange Ways Here We Come in 1987, which was their last album. They were splitting up by that stage. There was a live album after that called Rank. Rank. And but the thing is, their output, their genius was sort of really in their singles.
Really?
They put out, single after single after single, and a lot of people sort of consider that their best albums are actually the compilation albums. Also in 1984-85, A Hatful of Hollow came out, 16 tracks, BBC sessions, singles, unreleased tracks. There's not a bad song on that album. It's really, really brilliant. I think if you're new to the Smiths, that might be a really good starting point. And then they were on a label called Rough Trade, an independent label in Britain, and then got distributed in America by Sire Records. And they put out an American compilation in 1987 called Louder Than Bombs, which again was a collection of singles, B-sides, unreleased tracks, alternative versions, and again that is a brilliant album. That would be a really good sort of place to start. And also, like, since sort of from 2000 onwards, when Warner Brothers took over their back catalogue, they've released a number of best of compilations of the Smiths. So, for example, the Smiths, the singles would be a really good starting point if you want to get into the Smiths.
Oh, vedi? Bene. Ma è una strategia, ora vedo che abbiamo le news, ma quindi è anche un modo, loro sono stati bravi anche dal punto di promuoversi, da come tu l'hai raccontata, sono stati bravi?
No, really.
No, really? Dai.
If you you sort of read the interviews, and particularly if you read Morrissey's autobiography, which came out last year, and we'll talk about it a little bit more about that after the news, they were very, very unhappy with the way that the Smiths were promoted.
Yeah.
The songs weren't big hits. This Charming Man, for example, only reached sort of number 30 on the charts. They were very, very disappointed with Rough Trade. Morrissey was very disappointed with Rough Trade, very disappointed with Sire in America. In the autobiography, he talks about touring and going to all these concerts, sold out, people screaming, throwing themselves at the stage. Everywhere he goes, he has to have security. It was kind of like the Beatles. It was kind of that level of fandom, and yet the albums never that excitement about the band never really translated into album sales.
Yeah.
In the UK, it was different. They became very, very popular. Albums would go in, at number 2, number 1, but they never had that sort of really worldwide success, which their fan base you would have thought that they would have had, because people just loved them so much.
Sì, è vero. Poi, vabbè, lo proseguiamo a parlare dopo le news, ok?
Okay, we're going into the news, and when we come back, more on the Smiths and Morrissey.
Radio Stella, Città News.
Benvenuti allo spazio con l'informazione su Radio Stella Città, in studio Chiara Carbone. Cassonetti straripanti è la previsione ottimistica per i prossimi giorni. Per via di una diffida della Regione Lazio, HCS non potrà provvedere alla raccolta dei rifiuti indifferenziati nel territorio comunale. La diffida è stata indirizzata a tutti gli impianti regionali di smaltimento e intima l'impossibilità di conferimento in discarica dei rifiuti urbani indifferenziati non sottoposti a trattamento preliminare, così come specificato dalla circolare del Ministero dell'Ambiente del 6 agosto scorso. In sostanza, i rifiuti devono essere trattati prima di essere conferiti in discarica. Il disagio dovrebbe essere limitato in un lasso di tempo piuttosto breve, si parla di 3 giorni, ma il comune e la SOT Città Pulita hanno lanciato un appello ai cittadini chiedendo di fare la differenziata. La raccolta nelle campane del vetro e nei cassonetti per carta e plastica proseguirà regolarmente, spiega il liquidatore di Città Pulita Svevo Valentinis, così come il porta a porta nelle aree della città in cui è ancora previsto dal progetto sperimentale. Solo per oggi sarà raccolta l'immondizia indifferenziata, che verrà in sostanza lasciata nei compattatori. Da domani però non ci sarà più spazio sui camion e il giro sarà inutile. Abbiamo preso della diffida solo da qualche ora, afferma Caldo Valentinis, e ci stiamo già attivando per trovare delle soluzioni. Si è formalmente insediato il tavolo tecnico per discutere del futuro di HCS e delle SOT. La prima riunione si è svolta ieri pomeriggio e ha visto la partecipazione di liquidatori e amministratori del gruppo della holding e rappresentanti delle organizzazioni sindacali del territorio. Il tavolo è finalizzato a definire proposte volte al risanamento economico, alla riqualificazione e al rilancio delle società municipalizzate. Accoltellamento in un bar di via Tarquini avvenuto nella serata di martedì. I fatti si sono verificati in serata quando al bancone del locale un cittadino nigeriano stava sorseggiando una birra in presenza di altre persone. Tutto si è svolto in pochi attimi. È entrato un uomo italiano, si è avvicinato allo straniero e dopo aver proferito al suo indirizzo alcune frasi ha estratto un coltellino dalla tasca dei pantaloni e lo ha ferito al collo. L'autore del gesto si è subito dato alla fuga e, approfittando del buio, è riuscito a far perdere le sue tracce. Il nigeriano è stato prontamente soccorso dal personale del 118. La squadra di polizia giudiziaria del commissariato diretto da Giovanni Lucchesi, una volta verbalizzate le dichiarazioni dei testimoni presenti, è riuscita ad identificare l'uomo, un civitavecchiese di 60 anni, denunciato a piede libero con l'accusa di lesioni volontarie. E il difensore dell'uomo, Lorenzo Mereu, sostiene che il proprio assistito si sia difeso con un mazzo di chiavi. Acanthus attende di confrontarsi con la terza amministrazione comunale e rilancia il progetto. La società è pronta a realizzare il polo termale e disponibile ad assorbire gli esuberi di HCS. E chiudiamo con lo spettacolo. L'amore libertino, l'amore vero, quello violento, ingannatore e quello compulsivo. Questa volta a raccontarlo non sono né Molière né Mozart, ma l'irriverente Filippo Timi che l'ha riscritto nel suo dissacrante e scandaloso Don Giovanni. In scena questa sera alle 21, domani alle 21 e domenica pomeriggio sul palco del Teatro Comunale Traiano. Filippo Timi inscenerà il Don Giovanni, vivere un abuso mai un diritto, curandone anche la scrittura, le scene e la regia. E questa era l'ultima notizia, l'appuntamento a risentirci alla prossima edizione.
Avete ascoltato Radio Stella Città News.
Semi di Pace International è presente in Messico con il progetto Contigo Vamos. Adriano Giannini garantisce l'istruzione e cura ai bambini che frequentano la scuola nella cittadina di Puruagua. Questa scuola è fatiscente e con il vostro aiuto, con il nostro aiuto, sarà agibile per dei giovani uomini di domani. 2 euro mandando un SMS al 45508. Che viva Messico! Radio Stella Città.
From 1988, that was Morrissey's first solo single, Suede Head, from the album Viva Hate. The Smiths, of course, broke up in 1987. Morrissey continues to record and has, a enviable discography as well. Now, while the news was on, we were talking before about favourite Smith songs. And one of your favorites is Please, Please, Please Let me get what I want.
I like very much. I'm sorry, I'm romantic.
It's a very, very, very sad song. Very sad song. It was a B-side. It was a B-side to oh my God, How Soon Is Now in 1985, and only appeared on the compilation album, so it appeared on Hatful of Hollow and Louder Than Bombs, but also appeared on the Pretty in Pink soundtrack, which was sort of like how a lot of sort of people in America, Australia, and New Zealand came into contact with it. Please, 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 let me get what I want. We're going to play that in a minute, but you were saying it's popular here in Italy because they use it in a commercial.
Sì, mi ricordo che era la canzone di una famosa pubblicità, ma non mi ricordo quale. C'ho questo vuoto. Aiutatemi voi da casa, aiutatemi a ricordare qual era la pubblicità che aveva come colonna sonora questa bellissima canzone che penso che andiamo ad ascoltare, vero Sean?
Exactly. So, yeah, help us out here. Either give us a call or send us a message on our Facebook page. What is the Italian commercial that uses this song by the Smiths? And here it is. Please, 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 let me get what I want.
Good times for a change. See, the look I've had can make a good man turn bad. So please, 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 let me get what I want this time. Haven't had a dream in a long time. See, the life I've had can make a good man bad. So for once in my life, let me get what I want. Lord knows it would be the first time. Lord knows it would be the first time.
That was the Smiths with Please, Please, Please,
It's
Let
for
Me
me.
Get What I Want. That's for you, Sylvia.
Yeah, thank you.
Another thing about the Smiths was they believed in short songs. Like that song is like
I agree.
under 2 minutes.
I like very much this kind of music as this mode to organize the rhythm. No, fabulous.
No, they really, that was one of their favorites because, it came in under 2 minutes and they really believed in that sort of Motown idea from the 60s. A good single should be short, come in, make an impact, leave. Shouldn't stay on too long. So anyway, we asked you before, what is the commercial that, the Italian commercial that they use that for?
I nostri ascoltatori stanno cercando perché anche loro confermano la cosa che era una canzone, la colonna sonora di una pubblicità. C'è un divario.
Or something?
No, ancora non lo stiamo aspettando la risposta, però mi stanno facendo sapere tramite Facebook che confermano che era una colonna sonora, ma si vanno a informare. Quindi fra poco lo scopriremo.
Well, also we'd like to hear from you. Send us a message on our Facebook page, Radio Stella Città. Tell us your favorite Smith song or your favorite Morrissey song as well.
Per me Please, 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 guarda, mi hai fatto felice, Sean. Chiara, Chiara, vieni qua, facciamo partecipare anche Chiara. Which your favorite song?
What's your favorite Smith song?
Smith song.
This one, please, 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 please. Okay.
Siamo romantiche, Sean, siamo un po' malinconiche romantiche. È così. Stiamo aspettando anche che i nostri ascoltatori ci facciano sapere qual è la loro canzone preferita. Tranquillamente, non esitate, non abbiate paura a scrivere sulla pagina di Facebook.
Yeah, write to us straight away. This is Small Talk and it's a Smith special. It was 30 years ago this month that the debut album The Smiths came out, and we're looking back at the Smiths' career and also the career of Morrissey. last year was a rather interesting year for Morrissey with the release of his autobiography.
Ah, è vero, dobbiamo parlare della biografia, del libro.
Now, has it been translated into Italian yet?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to search.
No, because one of my students, who's a big Smiths fan, was going, "Oh, have you read it? I'm waiting for it to be translated." It was released in November, went straight to #1 in the bestseller charts in the UK. There's been so much scandal and so many stories about the Smiths and the breakup of the Smiths and the relationship between Johnny Marr and Morrissey that I think a lot of people were really interested to read
Come
it.
sempre.
Yeah.
È gossip, Sean.
It's I've been reading it. It is an interesting book. It is incredibly overwritten though, and self-aggrandizing, but an entertaining read. Yeah. Also, you get this idea of we imagine a band with a profile like the Smiths were made lots of money, but they actually didn't.
Non hanno fatti i soldi. Non hanno fatti i soldi.
Okay, we have got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 seconds to go to commercial. When we come back, we'll have more about Morrissey and the Smiths.
Pubblicità.
Radio Stella Città.
Rimanete con noi. Stay with us.
Restez avec nous.
Radio Stella Città.
Cambi casa? Hai bisogno di un trasloco? Ci pensiamo noi. Di Gesù Traslochi. Stai ristrutturando casa e non sai dove sistemare i tuoi mobili? Di Gesù Traslochi. Vuoi portare le tue cose in capo al mondo? Di Gesù Traslochi. Spedizioni in containers in tutto il mondo. Tutti i servizi per il tuo trasloco. Di Pierluigi Di Gesù. Per informazioni visita www.digesutraslochi.it o chiamalo 0766 50 08 83. Qualcuno dice che facciamo miracoli.
Centro Stampa Romano, le migliori tecnologie di stampa per quotidiani e periodici, in rotativa, colori e bianco e nero, per qualsiasi tiratura, per tutti i progetti grafici, passo dopo passo, ideazione e realizzazione di qualsiasi tipo di prodotto editoriale. Centro Stampa Romano, siamo a Roma in via Alfana 39, perché l'editoria da noi è di casa.
Stella Città
102.
Idee con la valigia.
Hai deciso di fare i bagagli e sei andato a cercare lavoro all'estero perché non riuscivi a trovare realizzazione nel tuo paese? O hai preferito rimanere e trovare un modo per combattere la crisi? Questo programma parla di te. Idee con la valigia racconta il mondo del lavoro visto con gli occhi dei civitavecchiesi in Italia e oltre confine. Tante storie e anche qualche offerta di lavoro.
Idee con la valigia, dal 1 febbraio alle ore 15 su Radio Stella Città, con Chiara Carbone. Idee con la valigia.
Seguici anche su Facebook.
changed us, lands on your hands and on your face, and on your face, on your face, on your face. Every day's like Sunday. Win yourself a cheap train. Share some peace tea with me. Every day's like Sunday. Every day is silent and gray.
Natalie Merchant and the 10,000 Maniacs. That's their version of the Morrissey song Every Day is Like Sunday from 1992. It's a Smiths and Morrissey special here on Small Talk today. And do we have an answer?
Ci hanno scritto sulla pagina di Facebook, Sean.
Okay, we asked our listeners and our Facebook followers to tell us what was the commercial that used the Smith song. Please, please, please let me get what I want. And the answer is
Two commercials.
There are two commercials. Okay.
Tuborg, do you remember
The
commercial?
Tuborg beer commercial, with the dog drinking the beer.
2007.
Okay, yeah.
And now it's very last Christmas.
Oh, right.
Ok.
Christmas last year, 2013.
Ok, è stata riadattata con la versione ballata da Amelia Warner e dei grandi magazzini inglesi John Lewis.
John Lewis,
Yeah,
okay.
e dice che ha impazzato, dice che sul web è veramente spopolato questa pubblicità.
So even though the commercial wasn't here in Italy, people just watched it on the web because it was such a beautiful commercial.
È vero. Io dicevo comunque è recente perché l'avevo vista sicuramente su YouTube invece che magari in televisione, perché noi comunque navighiamo tanto, quindi di pubblicità straniera ne vediamo veramente molta, grazie proprio a YouTube. Ecco perché mi sembrava qualcosa che avevamo già visto e infatti prontamente il nostro pubblico ha risposto perché è il pubblico del web.
Well, also I think the commercials are a fantastic exposure to music. If you think of Moby, for example.
Moby.
He really in 1999, his album Play became a number one success all around the world because he licensed all the songs on the album. So every song on the album turned up in a commercial.
Yeah.
And so everyone was sort of like, hearing this really beautiful music and going, oh, what's that? And going into record shops and saying, oh, what's the music that they use in that commercial for that.
Adesso hanno inventato Shazam, come si chiama?
Oh yeah.
Shazam. Tu ascolti la canzone e tramite Shazam you can know the title of the song.
Okay, so it's an app which you okay.
An app that you can find on your mobile.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very interesting, è molto comodo. Torniamo a noi, parliamo della biografia.
Morrissey's autobiography out last year. Very, very interesting read. I'm not up to the part about the court case. There was a very famous court case in 1996 where Andy Rourke, who was the bassist, and Mike Joyce, who was the drummer, sued basically Morrissey and Johnny Marr for an equal share of the royalties of the Smith songs, and it was a rather acrimonious and famous case with the judge sort of saying that Andy Rourke and Mike Joyce were very very trustworthy and very reliable witnesses, but Mr. Morrissey seemed very very strange and guarded and deceitful.
Strange? Come strano.
So I'm looking forward to getting to the part in the autobiography where we hear Morrissey's version of what happened there in the court case. But it's kind of created a sort of a bad feeling, and obviously the Smiths will never record or perform together again as a group.
Ah, ok, perché come sempre ci sono dei problemi interni, Sean, come spesso capita a queste band.
But then I think probably that was also, many commentators, many writers think it was that internal tension that created the great music.
Ah, ok, vabbè, perché sì, giustamente, può darsi.
Shall we have another song?
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, we've listened to a couple of covers of Smith songs and Morrissey songs. We had Nouvelle Vague before, with their version of Sweet and Tender Hooligan, and we just after commercial we heard a lovely version of Every Day Is Like Sunday. Originally, it was by Morrissey on his first solo album, Viva Hate. Covered there by the 10,000 Maniacs. But also Morrissey, particularly in his solo career, has done covers himself, most famously Cosmic Dancer by T-Rex. He was very influenced by glam music, particularly by the New York Dolls. But here's one that you might recognize. This is Morrissey, and That's Entertainment.
Pneumatic drill on a ripped up concrete. Baby whales, a stray dog howling. Brakes screech as a lamplight blinking. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. Smash of glass and a rumble of boots. Electric train and a ripped up phone booth. A hot day and a sticky black tarmac. A hot day and I'm wishing I was far away. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. Days of speed and a slow time Mondays. Wake at 6 a.m. and think about your holidays. Open window and breathe in petrol. Cold flat with a dump on the walls. Yes, that's entertainment. That's entertainment. Lovers kiss among the screams of midnight. Two lovers miss the tranquility of solitude. Read graffiti of slash seat affairs. Splattered walls and a kick in the balls is all that you get in the name of entertainment.
Originally recorded by The Jam, That's Entertainment. Morrissey's version there, a B-side to the single Sing Your Life from 1991. Beautiful version, that, really sad, really melancholy. I'd like to take the opportunity to say happy birthday to Paul in England, celebrating his birthday today. And you are listening to Small Talk, and it's a Smith and Morrissey special. So have we had any Smiths fans write in on the Facebook page?
In this moment, no more information. There is that are searching if there are, sì, se ci sono altre pubblicità che hanno utilizzato sempre le canzoni degli Smith, mi stanno scrivendo che si stanno informando, sicuramente poi ci manderanno un messaggio, ovvero parliamo di Savino e un altro Andrea, che ci devono far sapere. Quanti Andrea abbiamo oggi?
Too many Andreas.
E poi comunque ho scoperto che l'autobiografia di Morris uscirà a marzo del 2014 qui in Italia.
Okay.
Quindi manca poco, manca veramente poco.
Okay, so yeah, and in a month's time you will be able to read the Morrissey autobiography written it himself here in Italian.
In Italian?
In Italian. I also read that because of the success of the autobiography, he is now writing a novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be coming soon, Morrissey's first novel. I don't know what it would be like though. I think he's a better songwriter than he is a
Lo scopriremo nel momento in cui lo leggerò, lo potrò dire. Dobbiamo vedere la versione cantautore e scrittore, capito? Bisogna vedere se varia. Sean, il tempo a disposizione è terminato.
Well, that's it. That's it for another week of Small Talk. Join us next week. Sophie will be back. Unfortunately, I won't be here, but Sophie will be here.
Okay.
I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you, get those old Smiths albums out and have a listen.
Ciao.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Keep on the discussion. Keep the discussion going on Facebook. Go to our Facebook page. Tell us your favorite Smith songs. Put your favorite videos and articles there. We're going to leave you today with a Morrissey from his album You Are the Quarry from 2004, I'm Not Sorry. Take care and join us next week for more Small Talk.
Ciao.
Sono le 14:01.